The video is on. So please give me the feedback if everything is fine with the sound and the way you can see me. Thank you, Ansley. I see your tens, pluses. Super. Well, there is the translation into a number of languages. Is that right? Well, then please change the slide. Quite likely that most of our webinar attendees know myself, as this is the second year we have these webinars on financial literacy, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and in a group of companies, Crypto Unit, I am the source of news, of information. You're always looking forward to my webinars, that there will be some news. And generally, I tend to prepare some new, fresh information. Next slide, please. And even though we have outdated slides, every time I give information by answering your questions you may have over a week. Last Saturday, we had a good summary webinar with a lot of positive news and the launch of new product by our group of company, including Edu Cafe, legal policy, another well-demanded thing. Each partner needs his lawyer in the pocket, as Mila said. UGain is close to launch, data mining with YouTube including, and we are developing very quickly and broadly, and there is a lot of news, and our webinars and summary webinars in particular look like the meetings of shareholders of a large holder, when the heads of different departments report on their developments and achievements over 1 year. Yes, you may be tired of such long webinars. You want to get them in a brief, concise way in 15 minutes webinar, but we won't do it. So therefore, this webinar will last about 1 hour, and we will discuss Crypto Unit blockchain use, the prospects of each token in particular, conversion into World CRU, staking options. We will repeat it, as all of you have accumulated some mix, so you're already mixing up, and everything which is about tokens, I try actually to explain it once again in a detailed way for you to digest it properly. And before we move on, I want to share another news with you. As it turns out, I am the first source of this news, no matter how sad this news is. But sometimes I have to share even sad news, upsetting news. When we realize that because of the errors in the back office caused by the internal exchange, many partners saw some unusual balances, minus in units, and these minus were actually corrected by our IT guys. Actually, they distracted it and they withdraw it and then top up the bonus accounts. So with some of the partners, this situation has been fixed, but this week, Tuesday or Wednesday, we adjusted the balances of CRU tokens. And some of the partners, those that see a surplus in CRU points, I believe they may not even notice the changes in the balance, but those who saw some minus in CRU points, they don't understand how this happened, as I didn't do something illegal or not law-abiding. Why I was penalized, why I see a minus in my CRU points. But it's not the penalty. These are the errors of the back office that are fixed one by one. And I believe it is not the final variant of these corrections, that today you saw this minus in CRU points. This is a result of such an operation when on the side of the internal exchange some orders were cancelled and you saw this minus for CRU points. I will explain which operation was affected to generate this minus. Look, on the side of the back offices, for those participants who traded in internal exchange, some CRU points, unlocked CRU points, were staked. And the back office saw that unlocked CRUs, that a person has these unlocked CRUs in his account and that he can sell them. But at the same time, these CRU were staked. And when a person sold his CRU points in the internal exchange, he saw them as available, as unlocked, and he traded in them, he sold them, but they were staked. It was an internal error of the back office. So it seems that the CRU are unlocked, but they are staked at the same time, and the back office viewed them as available for sale. So if you cancel staking now, you will level this minus. Or if you sold the CRU points that were even not unblocked, do you remember there was one incident when unlocking was not accrued for August and September? There was a delay in unlocking, and those with a minus, it means that your unlocking hasn't started yet, but you sold them in advance, these unlocked CRUs. And when the next unlocking comes, this minus will be balanced. These are technicalities for you to understand from the back office. So firstly, we were concerned that our back office will not stand such burdens, loads as exchange transactions. And therefore, layer by layer, gear by gear, the IT departments validates and corrects all this, make all the relevant adjustments. So therefore, don't panic, please. Do not contact and bombard the support team with millions of your questions, but simply monitor this layer by layer adjustment of your balances. And hopefully by late this week or mid next week, this gradual leveling will be done. So the reasons or the causes of these minuses could vary. So it may happen even to those partners who did not sell. Or in your structure of purchase, there are different situations. You may write a letter that because of your sick leave, you want to cancel the purchase of EIP, including CRU points, but you received CRU points under the marketing And in case it happens, so these are single occasions, but in case there is such a situation that someone cancels a purchase, you will be deducted the CRU point bonus and a bonus in units for this cancellation. And these minuses may not always be caused by exchange transactions. If you didn't trade and you see this minus, there could be other causes or reasons for the adjustment of the balances. So, more or less it's clear with this. Let's move on to the next slide. Well, here you can see a situation or a case study when today our partners have both unlocked CRUs and locked CRUs. And many people ask, how should I act properly? How should I distribute all my assets, tokens? And in this slide, you can see an example how you can budget your CRUs. So how you can dispose of your CRUs, staking for CRUs, staking for UNTB, keep them in your wallet up to the specific time when the price is high enough, and then you can sell them at the exchange, but don't try to sell them on the first date of exchange functioning. I believe this is the silliest mistake that could be made by people that will be in the hurry to sell them on the first day of exchange functioning. For those who want to buy, they should actually serve their duty at the exchange. When we launch the sales at the exchange and the price ranging, for instance, from 20 to 30, it will be there available within very limited time, only a few seconds. If you intend to buy unlocked CRUs, then you should be alert. But if you want to sell unlocked CRUs, then you here, in this case, should not be in a hurry at all. And later on, I will explain why. And for those partners who have locked CRUs or our new partners who will buy World CRU in another few days, it will happen. This locked World CRU could be staked in the crypto wallet to get UNTB tokens. Next slide, please. Here you can see an example of the process of unlocking. Those partners who are our newcomers and they don't know the schedule of unlocking, I will explain. Those purchases you made from the back office, you buy EIPs, educational information packages, CRU or installments. These CRU points that are accrued in your back office, they are locked for 330 days, 300 plus 30 days. And in the first month, so this is 330th day. This table is from the date of purchase, the 31st of March 2019. So I estimated this table, meaning that the first day of unlocking will be on the 24th of February, 330th day. And do you remember the ways we launched this unlocking? I remember it clearly. It started on the 9th of March. And here, some partners are a bit puzzled or confused. Some say 330, 340, 350 days, as you are all linked to the date of the news publishing. in the back office, the news was posted that unlocking started on the 9th of March, but actually, literally, it started on the 24th of February. But the accrual happened on the 9th of March, since in the back office, the accruals, you see all of them on one day. And from 8th to 10th, we receive generally our accrued bonuses under the loyalty program or profit bonus. And on that day, the 9th of March, our IT department made all the accruals, including bonuses under the loyalty program, profit bonus. So the first accrual was done on the 9th of March in your back offices. But the date of the start of unlocking, from which you should estimate 330 days, at 1%. And this continues 6 months, then the 7th month, 1.5%. This is from the date of your purchase. If you made your purchase in April, then this schedule extended. But CRU points, when CRU points are provided as a bonus under the marketing, the accruals took place once a month. If your partners in a structure made a purchase on the 31st of March, the 1st of April, the 2nd of April, and the whole April, these CRU bonus were accumulated in the shared account, and only on the 2nd of May they were transferred to the certification account. And similar process applies to all the purchases in May. They were accumulated within a month and transferred to the certification amount on the 2nd of June. Now I believe it is done online, so it's easier to do it. But last year in 2019, the marketing CRU points were accrued only once a month. Therefore, if you see in your back office the 2nd of May, then starting from this day, actually we will estimate your 540 days when the first unlocking will be done. And if we combine or gather all our locked CRUs and display them in these spreadsheets, our purchases, our accrued points under the marketing, we will see that the longer the timing of this spreadsheet, the more in the end we will see our CRUs really unlocked. And the latest date, the year of 2022, it's too long to wait for them to unlock. Therefore, on the site of Crypto Wallency, you can select this amount of your locked assets and from the end to exchange them into world CRUs. Why should we do this? Let's have a look at the next slide. Here in this table, you can see an example. In case you have 10,000 CRUs bought on the 31st of March, including 1,200 already unlocked, and for instance, another 1,500 CRUs will be unlocked within the next 6 months, then meaning the far away and those to be unlocked from August to the December 2022. So someone wrote down at the webinar on Saturday that there is an error here, 7,300, whereas in the picture the figure is different. It's simply an example of the figure. When you navigate, move this error in the arrow in the crypto wallet. So in crypto wallet, you will see the total amount of your locked CRUs, and then you can either manually indicate the number of CRUs to be exchanged into the world CRU, or you can move this arrow from the very end. And many people actually asked me, why do we need to exchange CRUs into world CRUs? I gave you an example. Locked CRUs, you may not stake them, whereas locked world CRUs could be staked. And the date of conversion of CRU into the world CRU 1-to-1. This is 1 year period. And many people ask, why should I wait for 3 years? Even in case 2 years after I start exchanging my CRU into world CRU, the ratio may not be beneficial. Then I'd rather exchange all the tokens on the first day when it is possible. Why should I wait for 1 year and a half? In case I have them now, then I can immediately start mining UNTB, for the full amount. And wording it in a different way, what does mining, UNTB mining mean? Look, for instance, let's assume there is a team of friends who go to an orchard, and an apple orchard, to pick up apples. And there are 4 of them. They have baskets, they put apples there, and everything they collected, they distribute it among 4. But in case these 4 friends have not 4 baskets for each, but only 2 baskets each, then they will have 8 baskets, and they will pick apples into these 8 baskets. But so they have these 2 baskets each, and all these baskets are full of apples. And the same applies to the UNTB mining. If your stake is small, your CRU tokens and their amount is small, staked, meaning that you will get a small number of UNTB accrued into your wallet. But in case the amount of your CRU staked or world CRU staked, roughly speaking, they are almost the same. So you stake either CRU or world CRU. The more you stake, the more UNTB you will get. And at the same time, you actually protect or preserve your income in profit bonus and bonuses under the loyalty program. Bonuses under the loyalty program will be accrued only by October 2021. Meaning, if today you are in a hurry and sell your CRUs, then you have no opportunity to get bonuses under the loyalty program, profit bonuses, and you may not even mine UNTB. You have a token in your hands, crypto unit CRU or world CRU token. One token may yield both profit bonus, bonus under the loyalty program, and mine UNTB, then it will be the silliest mistakes you can make when you sell, and you get rid of 3 streams of income. This is the reason you need to exchange locked CRUs into world CRUs, as you get additional stream of income. Locked CRUs will get the bonus under the loyalty program, profit bonus, and another 2 baskets of apples in the form of our UNTB. These are the recommendations, my personal recommendation. Actually, this is the way I am going to act. all my locked CRUs, I will almost instantly exchange them into world CRUs and stake them for UNTB. Next slide, please.
Well, here we have a reminder for those who are concerned with where the key is going to be from the crypto wallet. So your blockchain account and your key will be generated in your CRU back office, mycryptounit.com. Also, there was a question why, when I move to the blockchain following the link and cannot see the actual situation. So I would like to repeat for those who might have missed that information, the synchronization with the crypto unit blockchain was suspended on the 29th of August before the launch of internal exchange. We froze the synchronization, and it was done intentionally in order to preserve some standard base about the number of tokens on our users' accounts before the exchange was launched, because we realized that something might go wrong on the side of the back office. There were such risks. And now the blockchain has been frozen and now shows the state as of the 29th of August. It's like a registry of all the purchases and accruals, so that our IT department equalize all the balances, CRU balances. We can compare on the blockchain side that data with the data in the back office. So don't be surprised when you move from your back office to the blockchain and do not see the actual number of CRUs. Don't worry, the synchronization was stopped on the 29th of August. When we do move to the blockchain and generate our own private keys to our private crypto wallets, we will sum everything up. We will equalize all the balances. We'll do all the adding up, and you will see that in your back office you have that many CRUs unlocked and locked, and that exact data will be moved to the blockchain. And I agree with the equation. And then when you can generate your key and get access to your crypto wallet. Now here we have two screens. On the left, you can see your crypto wallet. And on the right is the part of the crypto exchange. So let's see what kind of operations we can have on the crypto wallet side. On the crypto wallet side, you can do staking. We can stake them for CRUs to get CRUs, to get UNTBs, and we can stake world CRUs to get UNTBs. So here you can see our UNTBs accumulated. So all the operations related to the receipt of UNTB tokens are performed on the crypto wallet, not on the exchange. The exchange serves only to buy and sell tokens. We do not stake or mine anything on the exchange. On the exchange, you can only sell or buy tokens. That's it. All other transactions happen on the crypto wallet side. Staking, mining, and conversion of CRU to WCRUs. There will be a button, convert, and right now the blockchain wallet has been translated into 12 languages. When we migrate that version to the production version, that's where you're gonna see the flag, and There you will be able to have it translated into the language that is most understandable to you. This is as far as the crypto wallet is concerned. As for the exchange, I think we have five languages. I can five main languages. It's Spanish, English, Vietnamese, Italian, and I don't remember what other, Hindi maybe. But you can add as many languages as you want if you use the Google Translate function. But some of the terms are not correctly translated if you're using the Google translation. For example, staking, the word staking, if you translate it from English, for example, to Russian, for some reason, Google tells you that it the word meaning meat, piece of meat instead of steak, as in a digital deposit. And this is not entirely correct. That's why you should not always trust Google Translate, and you need to double check whether Google translated it correctly. Yeah. So on the exchange, you can see the functionality. The interface very much looks like the interface we had on the internal exchange, but those of you who will be first-time users might be quite vague about it. So you can see we can place orders, either limit orders or market orders, like it was in the internal exchange. Then you can have the market review. You can decide on which market you want to trade. You don't have to trade, or you can buy or sell and not do both. So you pick whether it's CRU for USDU, CRU to UNTB, USDU to fiat. USDU is like Tether. So if someone asks me, if I sell CRU to USDU, how I can exchange USDU, which is the stable coin, to the fiat money, or USDT or USDC? Well, every token on the exchange will be backed either by USDU token we're talking about here. A USDU token will be stable coin, will be backed either by the fiat dollar or the Tether dollar. USDC, it's USD coin from Coinbase Exchange. Tether, right? So those USDCs are also based on Ethereum blockchain. And how the whole conversion takes place. A person wants to buy CRUs, and there are no USDUs yet. And you can already buy CRUs using USDUs. So what a person needs to do if they want to buy CRU on that exchange? They need to top up their exchange account, either USDT from Advo Cash or USD Fiat USD, standard dollar, USDT as Tether, and USDC based on Coinbase. So all those three types of dollar can be converted into USDU. We will have a market. If you can see on this screenshot, it's USDU, USDT. So you top up your wallet in Tether dollars and you go and buy CRUs. Those who sold CRUs for USDUs, they will have a similar market where they can exchange USDUs to USDT or USDC. So why do we need such a complicated scheme, whereas we can just make a direct exchange dollar and CRU or USDT to CRU? We need to show the turnover for our USDU. And if we don't have the turnover, that whole volume, then why would we come up with it at all? And we would like to bring to the CoinCap all of our 4 tokens in order for people, potential investors, see how much money goes through USDU quarterly, daily, monthly. So if you go and take a look at the market cap statistics, you'll see that the entire cryptocurrency market is $300 billion, and a big share of the crypto market is in USDT, the stable coin, Tether. And people do not really keep a lot of money in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is volatile. Yes, it shows a good trend right now, it's growing, but it's also falls from time to time. And if people make transactions in cryptocurrency, they will keep their capital in USDT. And recently, the trend has been to keep your crypto assets in USDC. USDC is a stable coin equal to dollar, which has been verified and validated. It's a Coinbase token, a stable coin. How to withdraw USDT, someone asks. Well, USDT or USDT, if you have a Coinbase wallet, then there will be no problem converting your USDCs to fiat US dollars. You can send it to your Coinbase wallet. If you have USDT, for example, I'm using Advocash card, you can easily convert USDT and USDC into US dollars or rubles. There are crypto wallets that support the function of the fiat gateway. There are trusty there is a trusty wallet from Binance. There is a wallet, so you can move the USDT or USDC there and then exchange it for rupees, rubles, tengays, fiat dollars, whatever. I cannot really tell you our immediate plans, how you can easily convert USDU, USDCs, USDT into fiat dollars, euros, or any other currency. It's still a big secret. And I think that in the near future, you will learn about it. I'd just like to preserve the intrigue. And when you qualify, if you qualified for the closed webinar, closed meeting this Saturday, come and attend it. We need to determine the time of the webinar. Originally, it was planned to conduct it at 8 p.m., and most probably it will be moved to 3 p.m. Moscow time because we have a Eric Worre's session. It's a 7-day recruiting challenge by Eric Worre. So do not miss out on the closed meeting at 3 p.m. Moscow time. Someone says USDU, USDT, USDC, it's all stable coins equal to dollar. And we will surely show you how to convert different stable coins into fiat dollars. Just take your time and gradually we'll get there. We'll all be rich one day. But, we should also not forget about paying our taxes. And I will tell you on Saturday how to do that because you will have to pay taxes on your passive income eventually from all the millions of CRUs that you have or hundreds of thousands. So here we have the slides that we used on the 7th of November on our summary meeting that we tested our exchange, and I gave quite a detailed narration about our testers and helpers. We'll scroll through that. I guess we can move on to the last but one slide, guys. One more in English, please. And again, one more slide. Yeah, thanks. So as for the exchange, we're planning to open the registration for our exchange on the 16th of November. But it doesn't mean that the trading will start on the 16th of November. It's just the availability of the registration. And here we have quite a subtle thing to remember, very important thing too. The referral program on the exchange will be a one-level program. Only from your personal, for your personal invitations, you will be able to get any commission. So you have a person, for example, he has $1,000 and he would like to buy crypto units worth $1,000. The exchange will take 0.01%. There will be a whole scale of commissions, maybe 0.3 or 0.4 up to 0.03, 0.04 up to 0.1. In many exchanges, you can see that people monthly turnover might be 5 bitcoins, then their percentage commission will be 0.1%. With smaller turnover, they will have their commission bigger, 0.3 or 0.4, and the exchange makes money off it from every transaction. And people that you invited, if they sell or buy something for $1,000, the exchange makes, let's say, $1. Therefore, from that $1, you will get 20 cents. And at first, we thought to have the same marketing plan for our exchange, similar to the one we have in EvoRich, like 8%, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But then it would be so small that on blockchain, it would be called crypto dust. You wouldn't even be able to see it. Therefore, all the exchanges usually have a one-level referral program. And from the first line, you get 20%. It's from the spread. That's how it's called. And that's the amount of money that is accrued to the inviter.
And since we understand that not everyone will be at the exchange, we have over 700,000 partners with crypto units. Some of them unlocked, those not locked, those willing to buy something at the exchange. So we do assume that not everyone will be at the exchange. Therefore, overload our back office with some referral links to the exchange, it's senseless. So, judging by internal exchange, there were 16,000 people only out of 700,000 partners, or up to 1 million partners. So this is a small percentage, and therefore registration with the exchange will be with your personal referral link. Only when you register with the exchange, you get your invitor code. And here, don't make a mistake. Our partners may start spreading their links for the exchange registration in the chat, as it happens sometimes. The first to register posts this link in the group. The registration is available, so be in a hurry. And in a group with 2,000 partners, someone else by chance is posted, and the whole crowd may actually go and register under this person. And therefore, I urge the administrators of all our chats to monitor seriously that no one shared their links in the group chats, to delete them immediately, or make some notification in Telegram chat, somehow set it up that links are prohibited. If you are a leader and you have your group chat, then please work and inform your structure to prevent them posting their personal links to the exchange in the group chat. Let's follow the multi-level business ethics where I have my invitor to this company, the Academy of Private Investor, and I will wait for him to register first if we are in good relations, naturally. But if throughout your cooperation you have argued with him and you are not friends, then go to your upper line. You know who is in your structure, your upper line, your upper sponsor you trust, you respect, you can seek advice of. And if this upper line partner is registered with the business, with the exchange, then you can contact him saying, hey, you have already registered. Have you topped up your deposit? How can I do it? And by following his link, you will register. He will help you. But if you found a link, no matter where on the internet, you registered, no one will help you personally. You will torture our support team, and 10,000 people, if they ask the same question, quite unlikely that they will get a response. Therefore, please be diligent, be on the alert, and register under the link of your sponsor, of your invitor, and wait for him to send this link. So there is no sense to be in a hurry to register. It's not the endless marketing. There is no sense to be in a hurry and register in the lead. I don't see any meaning in this. So register as it goes, as verification at the exchange will take a few days. And by the way, I found out today that our team of verifiers, verification team, will be busy with UGPay back office verification, and it will happen approximately on the same dates, and therefore the time frame, the timing may be a bit slowed down. We are negotiating with the technical unit of verification. Maybe they will be engaged, but we may be delayed for 1 or 2 days because of this. But exchange registration, I believe now it's clear how it's going to be done. For the first markets, CRU USDU, UNTB USDU, and this conversion USDU into stable coin on Coinbase, from Coinbase, for you to be able to convert everything you trade in fiat or keep them in USDC in case you want on a different resource buy something. Tatiana is writing that she doesn't understand this idea of a link to the exchange. You can request this link, referral link, from a person who invited you to join this business. You bought CRU or EIP by following a referral link from a person in the company. You have an invitor, a sponsor, it is called in sometimes. So you can wait for your coach, for your tutor to register first, or request a link from the upper line coach you have. You can register without the invitor's code, but not on the first days, because in the first week you can register at the exchange only through the invitor. In case your invitor is Andrei Havratov, then wait for him to send you his personal referral link for your registration in the exchange. Without this invitor's link, in the first week, no one will register. But then we will see the number of people registered in the first week. If the number is large, then registration will be open for everyone from outside the company if I have no invitor. But if you have no invitor, then you will need to find a code from the invitor in our personal chats. So ask someone from the chat to share his link to register at the exchange, but don't do spamming in the chats. If he doesn't give, then ask from someone else. So everyone is asking me to share my code, my referral link. Look, guys, I understand that the network marketing business is such that when you invite someone to join the business or give him or her a referral link, there are some responsibilities. So the relations of responsibilities, and it's even tighter than with your ex-husband. You may divorce him and forget his name, but when you have a personal invitee, you can never get rid of him or her, because they may give you a phone call in the middle of the night saying, look, I have a trouble with my wallet, so I cannot top up, because you invited him, and maybe one day you will get 20 sets from him or her, and therefore you will have to help them. Therefore, guys, I won't share my link with anyone, as I have no free time to recruit partners. I'd better be busy with launching new markets at our public exchange, crypto unit for Bitcoin, crypto unit for Ethereum, and every month we will add and expand our markets. Then for December, there is the task on CoinCap market to list all these tokens, and that the data about the turnover of our tokens is not displayed on the website's CoinCap, but in the application of the CoinCap on the smartphone. And for this purpose, we need to be listed on 2 additional exchanges. Look, there are such exchanges that are not very popular, how to word it correctly. They are not well known, such as Livycoin. I don't view them as exchanges, but still, for the CoinCap to display the tokens with its statistics, coins are to be listed in 3 different exchanges, and we will be in charge of this to list our tokens in another 2 exchanges for us to be listed not only on the website of CoinCap, but also the application of CoinApp. So therefore, we will be very busy in December, quite likely in January, because of these holidays. And therefore, I have no time to share my referrals. Well, dear friends, I see there are a lot of questions. From my wallets to transfer tokens into the exchange, or should I withdraw them? Look, I don't understand your question. If you have a number of accounts, then you will have several wallets on blockchain, and you at the exchange make one trading account, and from different wallets you can transfer your tokens. It's very similar as if you have an account at Binance exchange or Exma, Bittrex, any exchange. But the wallets where you keep your Bitcoins, you may have several of them: Coinbase, BitPay, KPay, and you from any wallet can transfer Bitcoin into the only one trading account at the exchange. And here it's similar. Exchange account is the only one where you may have even 10 wallets. And from each of these 10 wallets, you may transfer your tokens into the exchange. Why can't we top up from the bank card? A lot of people have installments. Yes, we noticed this today, that in the API back office, the top up from bank cards and ruble details of Alpha Bank disappeared. Quite likely, this is a hiccup of the system, and the task has been given to actually remedy it and to see this bank card topping up in the API back office. The commission at the exchange, not 0.3, but 0.03%. Not 0.3%, but 0.03%. Very small commission will be charged. There is a question. If I am at the exchange already and have no referral link, look, now you are on the test server and the registration is open for our testers. And quite soon, by the 15th of November, this test server exchange will be closed. In test server, in domain, there are letters UAT, user adoption test, which stands for, but the main exchange will have know these letters UAT, exchange.unitex1, and without the invitors code, you may not enter it. 1 year after, World CRU will be locked altogether or under the schedule? Under the schedule. So they will be locked. Look, CRUs are locked through in 330 days, whereas World CRUs, the first unlocking, will be so World CRU will be unlocked in 365 days. CRUs are unlocked in 330 days, and World CRUs will be unlocked in 365 days. Look, as far as staking goes, you should not terminate your staking on your own. If you have staked, let it progress. The fact that on the 16th of November we start registration at the exchange, it does not mean that all the operations with the points at the back office will be terminated. These are parallel processes. The registration at the exchange will be launched a bit earlier than we complete all the setups or in our back office, for people not to be in a hurry to register, to go through the process of verification. And starting from the 16th of November, when we start registration at the exchange, nothing bad would happen from the end of the back office. It will continue. You still have an option to buy EIP, VIP club, or installments. Staking will go on. So everything you can do now, please do it. And when in advance we announce, and quite likely 1 week before that, we plan to finalize all the works in the back office, my crypto unit, if you still wanted to buy EIP or buy installments, please do it. Then there will be this announcement that we will migrate to blockchain, but notification will be given in advance. Under the old regulations, everything is still done in the back office. When we migrate to crypto wallet, we will announce it in advance. There will be a training webinar. It won't happen that you wake up in the morning and the back office is closed. Someone already has his or her key, but you have no key. So it will be done gradually. Let's do it step by step, not to mislead anyone. On Monday, gradually, with no hurry, we will register at the exchange. What is going on in the back office? It will continue, but as soon as all the balances with CRUs are ready and leveled and balanced and ideally fine and sound, then we will announce that you can go transfer to crypto wallets. When will we transfer to crypto wallets? When we calculate all the balances, when we fix all the balances, and when crypto wallets are ready. The work is done in parallel. Event is staking. Look, all the stakings in crypto wallets will be formed, will be drawn from scratch. So what you have now, let's assume that the date that the balances, CRU balances are calculated, the sales of EIPs with CRU points and all the accruals and the staking program are terminated, let's assume on the 25th of November, plus minus 3 days. And first of all, we will make an announcement. We will run the webinar. All the guidelines for crypto wallet are ready. And in advance, we will announce that on this day, you will get available these green buttons to generate your crypto wallet. Don't be on duty, don't be on shift and update your back office waiting for this green button with a key to appear on your screen. First of all, the news will be released that starting from this day, this button will be functional, and on that day, you will go and generate your crypto wallet. All the stakings from the end of the back office will be terminated on the specific day. The longer your tokens are staked, the more you get as accrual. But for event staking, no accruals, but from the end of the crypto wallet, the first accruals under event staking will be on the 31st of March. You don't need to wait for another 6 months. All those who want to stake Avanti on the side of the crypto wallet, they can do it. And the first accruals will be received on the 31st of March. Will I have a chance to restart my installments if by that time that everything will be terminated? Look, we will terminate sales of new EIPs, but those who have already had installments, at least one payment under the installment plan, these people will be able to pay in installments by the very end of their time frame. So new EIPs with CRU points won't be available anymore, but those who today press a button buy in installments and made at least one payment, all these installments plan will be in effect.
So what's the price of UNTB when the sales are launched? The minimum sale will be price will be 1 cent. It's at the order placement level. So you won't be able to place your order, sale or purchase at less than 1 cent. So you won't be able to buy or sell at less than 1 cent. But I don't think the price will be that small. I think it will go up very fast. As for the prices, well, I'm not going to really disclose all the secrets. It's Andrei's prerogative. And hopefully next Saturday, this week Saturday, he's going to lift the veil and you will see what the prices for our tokens are going to be for in the near future for the world CRU and for the crypto unit as well. How can I withdraw units from my main account that we set up to buy CRUs on the internal exchange? Well, yes, this is a frequent question and already answered it. If you topped up your wallet using a bank card or Bitcoin or Ethereum, so you topped up units from outside and they got to your main account, you can write to the support and on an individual basis, you will be allowed to withdraw it from your main account to your bonus account and you will be able to withdraw that money. But it won't be fast because our IT department right now is quite busy with the preparation of the new back offices, Everreach, UGPay, and also is preparing for the sale of World CRU tokens. So that operation, that transaction of moving units from the main account to the bonus account will have to be done manually on the request of yours if you topped up your wallet from outside. If you bought units as an internal currency, then you will have to sell it as you do usually. You will have to look for a buyer. This is done in order to prevent money laundering without the structure, within the structure by bypassing or avoiding taxes, etc. So you should write to the support. That's my recommendation. Are we going to have unlocking in November? So my CRUs haven't been unlocked since the early November. Yes, there will be unlocking and there is some delay. I'm sorry for that. And all the unlockings are performed manually. So sometimes it might take a week longer. First, you get your first part unlocked and then the second part gets unlocked. Again, I think this is because of some disruptions in the back office, but there will all of your unlocked or all of your CRUs that should have been unlocked will be unlocked. Someone says on the 2nd of September, I bought CRU point on the internal exchange. Their quantity was added to the portfolio, but they were not unlocked. Will you rectify that mistake? I'm sure it will be rectified. And again, because of the very high load on our IT, they can't handle everything at once. But it is within your own interest to keep track of it and remind the support about it if something is wrong, according to your opinion. So Maria, could you please tell us on the coin market cap, what is going to be listed? CRU, World CRU, UNTB, all 4 tokens. Could you also tell me when World CRUs are unlocked, we will be able to move them from one wallet to another? Yes. And we will be able to receive UNTBs if we stake our CRUs or world CRUs for different maturity periods, 3, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Well, for 3 and 6 months, we can stake only unlocked CRUs and receive CRUs. Whereas staking to get UNTBs can be placed with any maturity. 1 day, 1 week, doesn't matter. You can click unstake at any given moment. And in this case, the UNTBs are accrued to our wallet every minute. There's a different system there. So if you want to receive CRUs as a reward, you receive them every 30 days, 1.2% per month will be your reward for staking your unlocked CRUs. Whereas if you stake CRUs to get UNTBs, you will get those UNTBs every day, every hour, depending on the amount of CRUs or world CRUs you have. So you can claim them every 20, 30 minutes and sell. Ansley. So after we exchange CRU into world CRUs, there will be a 1 year lockup. Yes, exactly. So similarly to unlocked CRUs, will unlocked world CRUs and UNTB be transferable from one account to another? Yes, all tokens on your crypto wallet can be moved to another crypto wallet easily. For us to be able to create our wallet, should we be verified? No. Crypto wallets are anonymous. They are created on the back office side. In the back office, you have to be verified. This key, the green button to generate the key, will appear only if your back office is verified. But the crypto wallet itself is anonymous. So we verify in the back office of my crypto unit, whereas you don't have to verify to get your crypto wallet. So for us to be able to get to the blockchain, we don't have necessarily to validate our accounts. No, the other way around. For you to get to the blockchain, every person has to be verified, go through the KYC on the My Crypto Unit side, in the back office of My Crypto Unit. There is a tab in our back office, CRU. It says my cryptounit.com. It's the back office of Crypto Unit. And that's where you have to be verified. And only then you will have that button appear, go to blockchain. If you're not verified, you won't see that button. It won't simply appear. I see people are asking in the chat, what's going to happen to non-verified account? Well, you did open your account for some reason to someone's name, your name or someone else's name. So it's not like you have an account and you invented the name, like Mr. John Smith with unexplained date of birth or some unknown city of residence. There must be a person behind your back office to whose name the back office was opened. Therefore, you will have to go to that person and explain to them the prospects of our token and let them verify. Well, if you registered the back office to someone else's name without their consent, without their permission, I know there were cases. There was a lady who asked me during a webinar. She told me that she opened back offices to her son's names. She had two adult sons and she wanted to make a gift to both sons. She bought $200 worth of EAPs to the first son and 250 for the second son. And now those sons don't want to verify in the back office. So back then, when there will be exchange trading, when our token is in coin market cap, if those sons are adults like 30 plus years, then they will change their minds. They will see how much their portfolio is worth and they will verify. And if you opened your wallet back offices simply to reach a certain status, I remember last year we had a simplified marketing promotion, and there were people who registered their grannies, nieces, nephews, and everyone they could think of and remember their names. It can be your neighbor, just to for the sake of getting a new status. So what should we do about those back offices? Well, you have to write to the support and explain that I registered this many people, like 10 different back offices, to my neighbors' names, to my grannies and nephews, and now I would like to verify them and or move their accounts to someone else's name, because you cannot verify 8 back offices to your name, even if you paid for the purchases in those back offices with your own money, because you violated the terms of the marketing plan. And now all those cunning partners are now writing to the support saying, what should I do? My grandmother doesn't want to verify. They don't give me the passport to verify. But truth be told, those grannies most probably don't even know that they were verified or they were registered at all. It was done to achieve a new status, a higher status. So you will have to convince those grandmothers and grandfathers to verify. And in this case, you will have to give them their CRUs. And if you gave them money to make a purchase in their accounts, then you'll have to explain to them, like, look, I borrowed your name. I registered the back office to your name. I paid $250 for you. Now you have 10,000 crypto units there, which is in practice $10,000. So the question is to each of you, so what you're going to do in this case with that person? Are you going to charge them $200 and then they will hand over their documents for verification? But they have 10,000 CRUs at their disposal, and they will just give you $200 of original investment. But you would definitely want to have all those CRUs, and a year ago, you made 8% from your first line, 7% from the second line, and so on and so forth. Maybe you have some relatives, quote unquote, in your third line, but you cannot have the pie, eat the pie and have it too, right? So if you were cunning, if you wanted to be smart, and you did some shady things at the launch of the campaign, the launch of the program, then you should have thought better earlier. We're not in the kindergarten here, guys. So hopefully you won't be asking those questions anymore, guys. Maria, we have a similar question. What about the registration of an account to a minor's name? We have verification procedures for minors as well, for underage children. It's all described in the back office. As for the link to the exchange, a lot of people are asking where we're going to receive it. You're going to see it on the exchange's website when you go there, when you register. On the exchange, in the back office of the exchange, you will have a link. On the back office's link, our back office's link, there won't be any, or on the back office's side, there won't be any links. If a person is deceased, there is a whole inheritance procedure. And then the heirs will submit their claims to the company. They will attach all the necessary documents like death certificates showing that this is my deceased relative's account. Could you please give me access and verify that back office to my name? It's all addressable, solvable. So what's the procedure for topping up the exchange in addition to Advo Cash? Can I use a bank card or cryptocurrency? Yes, you can use your cryptocurrency, USDT or USDC. Possibly it can be Bitcoin or Ethereum. We will announce it after the registration starts next week. What are the ways of topping up the exchange account? Is there a possibility on the external exchange to make a peer-to-peer transaction without verification? No. You need to be verified on the exchange. You can't do any kind of transaction without the KYC. There is a frequently asked question, can I take units from my back office and move them to the exchange as USDUs? Well, indeed, we had this idea, we had this plan to move units from the back office to the blockchain in the form of USDUs, but we realized that the development of the smart contract and the backing of USDUs with fiat money will take quite a lot of time. So we decided to reject that idea from the technical implementation of that functionality, because for the USDUs to be backed by live money, fiat money, dollars or USDT, we have quite a complex structure in the company. Some money is owed by the Academy of Private Investors. Some money is owned by crypto unit company. And here we have the exchange. So on what grounds the Academy of Private Investors from Russia would move the money to the exchange to back the tokens USDU? In Russia, there is no law which would allow you to handle cryptocurrencies. So neither technically nor legally can we make this mutual recognition of assets or exchange of one type of dollars into other dollars. So it's practically impossible. Therefore, to withdraw units to the exchange doesn't seem to be possible. So units in your back office can be either owned by the Academy of Private Investors or crypto unit program company. And those companies are two different legal entities. One legal entity cannot pay to another legal entity on your behalf. So you should first withdraw that money to your bank card or your crypto wallet, and then you personally will top up your exchange account. Cryptocurrency in Russia is a digital asset, and units are a means of payment. And since in Russia, cryptocurrency is not a means of payment, the Academy of Private Investors does not have the right to move crypto assets to back up, or any assets to back up the crypto assets on the exchange. Yet you can move money from one wallet to another wallet. So you will be able to move unlocked CRUs from one wallet to another wallet directly. UNTBs are always unlocked, and USDUs are also unlocked. They can be locked by default. So everything that is unlocked can be easily moved from one wallet to another wallet. Guys, it's been already 90 minutes and we have still a 7-day challenge, GoPro challenge, to which, by the way, you're all invited. And yeah, some of the questions are repetitive, but we have a full list of frequently asked questions and answers. And we already posted the link to in our chats, and you surely have the link in your emails as well. Someone is asking about the Golden Friday. Nobody told me anything about the Golden Friday. If it were yes tomorrow, then surely we would have heard news about it. Will there be staking of World CRUs to get World CRUs after their unlocking? No. 1 year later, the cost of the WCRU will be so high that nobody's going to give you free World CRUs as a reward for staking. It won't be economically feasible. As for the Profi bonus in 1 month, I'm not sure I have this information. Maybe you will receive that information the day after tomorrow on the closed meeting on Saturday. What I know, I've already told you. So, dear friends, I'm thankful to you for your participation and attention. We'll meet again on Saturday. We're going to have quite an interesting webinar there. I'm not sure whether Andre is going to reveal all the secrets to you or will still keep the veil on some of them. But I'm sure he will share with you the most, let's call them, delicious news. And see you on Saturday. Have a nice weekend and bye bye.